Hello, Billionaire Realtor. My name is Anna. Okay, so welcome to day 2 of this training. And today we'll be talking about product knowledge. This is very important for anyone who is making sales. Knowing your product very well is very, very important. Of course, how will you make sales if there's no product and proper understanding? So we'll be diving into today's topic, which is product knowledge. So the first thing we'll be talking about today is the property details. Property details. When we talk about these products, for those who sell shoes, they'll tell you they have sneakers, they have heels, they have this and that. But for this particular real estate business we're talking about, when we talk about products, we're talking about the different locations where we have our property. And today we'll be talking about King's Court Estate. So, and you need to know everything about this particular King's Court Estate. It is located at Funab, Alabata. Funab is the university in Abeokuta, and Abeokuta is the capital city of Ogun State. If you know Ogun State, you should know Abeokuta. And then when you know Abeokuta, Funab is a popular university in Abeokuta. And King's Court Estate is just 30 minutes drive after Funab. And this is to let you know that this is a fantastic location. Any location that is sited close to a tertiary institution, trust me, there is massive prospect for that particular land. So other things that would be important that you know about this property is the little documents. So there are some documents that will be coming along this property. The document on the property is what is called deed of assignment and registered survey. All right, so this particular deed of assignment shows the transfer of ownership of a property, and then we have registered survey, which shows that the land is free from the government. It is like a government registration. So I said that land is free from all forms of encumbrances and it is open for people to acquire it. So these two are title documents on this property. But if you have a customer who just buy the property, some of the documents person get, of course, person get receipts, get a contract of sale. This is like an official letter welcoming him into the business, welcoming him into the land journey, you get. And then we have deed of assignment, which shows transfer, and then registered survey. More about this we'll talk about in the documentation lecture. The next thing you would like to know about this property is land sizes. We have 500 square meters and we have 300 square meters. 500 square meter, which represents one plot of land, and 300 square meter, which represents half plot of land. Smart people are already doing the calculation. 300 and 500. You understand? So this particular one is just depending on how each real estate decides to apportion their land. Some people have 600 square meter for one plot, and some people have 450 square meter for one plot. But much less, we have 500 square meter for one plot, and we use 300 square meter as our half plot. Of course, half plot is supposed to be, let's say, 250, but here we have 300 because we want it to be a bit substantial for whoever is even getting half plot. You can utilize it to do whatever it is you want to do. For the half plot, the prices are on the flyer, and for the full plot price on the flyer. So after that, this place is a fantastic dry ground selling point for your clients. Secondly, we're going to be talking about the estate features. What is the current state of this estate? Because currently we have the place cleared, we have our mini fencing started, not completed, but it has been started, and then we have a lot of clients who have gotten their allocation currently on that land. The road that leads to the estate is very, very clear. It is a major express, a tiled road, and it is a fantastic, beautiful place. And then the future projection of this estate, we are going to be having a recreational center in it, to have a plan for a school, a mini mart or a supermarket, and these beautiful things will be on this estate, and of course your own portion and the portion of your own client as well. So the third thing we'll be talking about in this training is the pricing and payments plan. So for the pricing, the one plot currently is 1.4 million naira, and the half plot is 850 million naira. And then for the payments plan, we have what is called outright payments, and we have what is called installment payments. Okay, this land is 1.4 million naira. Take your 1.4 million, give me all my documents and land. Or this property is 8.4 million. I need 1 acre. Take your money, and that's what is called outright payments. Then we also have our installment payments plan. You can spread your payments up to 3 months and 6 months. So this is an opportunity for all of our clients, for you to tell your client that they have the opportunity to pay, like if they can't make all the payments at once, they have the opportunity to spread it within 3 to 6 months without extra charges. Of course, this has been able to help a lot of people who don't have their money once in order to be able to pay. Then still under the pricing and payments plan, we have what is called promo discount and price increments. You can see from the name, promo simply means when there is maybe buy and win promo, buy and get gadgets, buy and get incentive. Then we have discounts. When you buy within this time and this time, instead of 1.4, let's say buy for 1.3. And then we have price increments. All of these things are usually used in real estate to, make people buy earlier, or even push people to buy when they normally might not even be able to. So this is always an opportunity for realtors, to make more sales, because of course people like juicy offers. They like those little discounts. As small as it is, it counts for them. And so these are opportunities that realtors usually use to get more sales during that period. So the fourth thing we'll be talking about is the target audience. Very, very important in real estate, because who would you be selling your products to? Of course, humans and not aliens. So what are the places you will find them? You'll find them on Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram, your social places, your church, events that you go to. In fact, the online space is a major place where you will find these people, because 99% of the people I've sold to, I found them online. And so, we cannot take online marketing out of this particular business. And then recommend that you make at least 3 posts on your social space every day in order to create engagement, nurture. And the fifth thing we'll be talking about is unique selling points. Remember, we're talking about product knowledge. Unique selling points for this location, for this product. What makes this product unique? There are lands everywhere, there are products everywhere. What makes this particular product very unique and can be a selling point for your clients? The first is the location. Remember, I told you it's sited very close to a university, and that area can be used for future hostel, residence, commercial, and so many things that you can use that particular property for. Another selling point is the affordability. Imagine a product of 1.4 million naira that does not just contain the sales of the land. We also have the documents inclusive in it, the deed of assignment and register survey, all included in this particular amount. So it is one of the cheapest you will find in that locality. And it is one of the reasons why people are massively investing in King's Court Estate. And it will be a great benefit you're offering to your clients if you help them position themselves right there ahead of time. Also, this place is accessible to Lagos and Ibadan. Like, King's Court lies in between. It has easy access to Ibadan, and it also has easy access to Lagos. Of course, you can use the Bega Road and you can use the Shagamu Road. Lastly, we'll be treating on this product knowledge is what I call testimonials. Testimonials are very important when you begin to sell your product. Testimonials are things you post for people to see that indeed you are really in this business and you are making sales, you are communicating value, people are getting the value, you are communicating, they are understanding what you are putting out. And some of them are just chats with your clients, probably them making inquiry, tell me more about this property. You can upload them to let your viewers know that people are taking steps already and they can do likewise. Then when the deal is closed, you see some people upload their screenshot of payments, some upload their conversations, documents, and so many of them like that. So testimonials are very important. And of course, we have testimonial videos of some of our clients who got allocated their allocation during the allocation ceremony, and we have them speak about some. So you can use all those videos, pictures, all these evidences just to show that people are investing, and it will be a good thing for your viewers as well to also invest. This is a prototype of King's Court Estate, and then we have a prototype for every other estate, of which you can use this as a measurement for others as well, because what we have in one estate is not to replicate in the other estates as well. Just the location and a few things would be different. Then one of our estate lies in Ogumaki Ibadan Expressway. It is a farmland, but it can be used for future residents. There is no tag on it that it has to be only farming, but for the meantime, before the property becomes something that is very developed that people can begin to live in, it is beautiful for siting as farmland to provide food for the nation, provide food to get more income for yourself, that's your clients, and then to provide food for themselves, and then the property will still be useful for them, of course, in the future. So that is located at Ogumaki, and the cost of that is selling for 2 million naira, and that is for 1 acre. So, and so many other estates, as we unveil them, they will also be brought to you. So this is what we're going to be doing the curtain for tonight's product knowledge. If you have any questions, just drop it on the WhatsApp group. They will be attended to, and I will see you in my next. Bye.